Okay, YouTube, hey, this is Bleach. So now I'm here to tell you a very important video why it needs to get out today because Chris is here for 2 days. In regards not only the ARL, people in the population ever since I made Bayside. The Seagrowsology was on Blue TV, but now it's off. The reason why I'm saying this is because you have to go create an entire series of 3.1 in order to get my old Bakugan back. You need to understand I have a moral and I have a ground when it comes to lesbian cops. You know, after doing D-basketball, after making a nastiest shot with Spiegel and Tommy Chan from Wolfblood, I get over your little thing on Uncle Tommy. Because I recognize Will is way more mature. You know, the suburbs thing, keep their other ends with King of certain categories. That's not the point of this video. The point of this video is I'm going through something actually inspirational right now. The truth is, I figured out, the truth about my mother's angle. When you forward autism to emergency, they end up, being compared to more, retarded autistic children that actually look like they have Down syndrome instead of a fat progression, like how I keep saying. And that's how the government works. They keep on passing out numbers and information when I fought for nerds to have their expression. This video is very heavily, away because I saw somebody that used to be standard go into a foreigner real quick with Jenny. Fuck Georgia, fuck Pete's, but I'm getting more into video games and shit looks badass. Lily, I figured out how you get the last laugh on cop as an actual form of martial arts. Makes a joke out of domestic violence, they think you're going with your family. Lily, it's just a fairy tale. And they do that at a blood bead, they treat you in the blood bead, Lily. First they fuck you in the ass, then they hit you in a fight, and they say that something actually comes with something. Something the autistic kid never knows. The truth, and I'll go there. When you're doing all this shit where you're dancing with girls, dude, on top of your music on the radio, on top of being best in a reality show, and then you're going to pull his black party and still fucking nothing done, you get infuriated. Simultaneously, you and Courtney still scientists want this shit to be insane. This was so fucking weak. I played Hyperson at a stadium, then I fused with it, but I hadn't left the key. That shit was stupid. It's truth, I can't go in the ARO chat, they will not have to respond. It's not the ARO, it's not them typing actually, it's my abusive girlfriend. You see, we want to keep, this bail provider, running gag like cool loosh. I can tell my girlfriends are hacking the ARO as we speak, and they're actually leaving hints. Only for me to fall into a trap again, but you use the ARO for your own selfish desires. You are keepers the same, but you don't want the responsibility your risk comes with. Again, we're talking shit as temporary, that's why we have Vanessa. Old school for a fucking reason. Why I say I'm beefy, Lily, I pop up like God, I'm literally the older generation. Ain't about to be completely fucking shut. This is bullshit. Inside and my godcat, you still told me to go to school. In real life, before this whole shit happened when she was alive, I got suspended out of Loney. And then me try to say, oh, you'll go to jail for debt. I'm like, what the fuck ever. Replying where I read on a piece of paper, which is the difference between government, literally, federal and official, literally, and you're just saying fuck it, so I'm like, whatever. Truth, reality, and lesbian cops are just like stone. They're retarded in order to ignore something, so they ignore charisma. A criminal won't be able, really, to go on activity a deed. That's what makes you manipulate. A normal person does, know what you did, or know you did it out to a point where your charisma can, manipulate them. As far as Gundam goes, I was watching that shit, Lily, I was getting better, and guess what happened? I got Mirage, and I beat everybody on the planet with the National Geographic. With Raylena, not Dorothy, but Raylena. Being a zookeeper, helping all the animals with drafts and shit, I knew it was a Mandela. If this 30 is such a fucked up year, then literally I get to live as a child, literally as an adult, a teenager, all in one. Because of treating how weak my school is. Literally, I got to know what the alternate timeline was gonna be like. Literally, I got to literally have the taste of how I changed Tsunami. Literally, how I saw my Mandela effects literally being two fucking spaces, and every time I require the maturity, no matter how many times I go back in time for Chris, literally the score is still gonna be in my arm. Literally, I want my money literally in my hand, in the cash in my pocket. What I explained literally was the barrier was the first level of domestic violence, was because literally, as soon as literally a mental condition gets out of common sense is when you mark him abusive, or a mental condition is something you look through and through. Means if you tell him everything at once, he's got to crumble. If you tell him one by one, literally, then you hold him to critical age and saying that, you should be skateboarding at 16 instead of 30. That's horrible because police are trained to be gang members and they double imply. Guess what ended up happening with the bar, Lily? You talk like you knew everything, but the end result in your response is that you knew nothing. Because you didn't go out, you didn't actually socialize with people to a point where you could actually call yourself mature. Backing up with your actions, but in reality you're being mature, ignoring your voice, doing this is that, doing your own thing, but it got you nowhere. And then you get the excuse that literally the reason why you go back to school is to protect yourself from a gang. You've called out authority over your own shit. That's when you get Brickhouse Bandit Lily, it's never getting old. This is as true as day. Let's not, say anymore, let's cut it short for today. Oh, and please check my Instagram for open for hours to see if that link of the movie is still there.